14,000 or had approximately 14,000 children in placement. We always look at the end of a period to pull that number because it changes very quickly. So this is as of March 31st, 2013. One other bit of tidbit of information for you about the size of Pennsylvania, the state itself, or the Commonwealth. It's about 170 miles north to south and about 283 miles east to west. So that gives you a good idea of how spread out we are with those number of miles. And we border, of course, the 6 other states that include New York to the north and New Jersey to the east and Delaware on one side and Maryland on the other and West Virginia on the southwest and Ohio on our west. And we always like to tout that we share a water border with the Canadian province of Ontario, for anyone that wants to know that. Moving on to the next slide, we wanted to talk to you about the development of our statewide training program. We started our collaboration more than likely earlier than '92, but before things actually started to when things started to actually happen were around 1992. And this effort of partnering in Pennsylvania to create something and build something that we're going to talk to you today about was really an effort that was driven by our county children and youth administrators, their association. It was driven by leaders in the department, the State Department of Public Welfare. Again, with the whole concept of trying to create something that would be consistent across the state, and of course from a quality perspective in terms of the curriculum that was being developed and the way the training was being delivered. But it was, again, for the main purpose of training public and private children and youth caseworkers, those supervisors, the administrators, and foster parents, and providing social services to those the families that they were working with. At that time, we were looking at the use of locating some of the training staff throughout the state, not centrally, but located regionally throughout county children youth agencies. So in other words, we were, to get the buy-in from our county administrators and our child welfare professionals in those agencies, we located those staff, training staff in those agencies. And again, they were regionally based. We didn't have one in all 67 counties, but we had some 6 spread out across the state. But again, we wanted to bring that up because as we go through our discussion today, our presentation, you'll hear how our collaboration and partnership continue to thrive based on a lot of that beginning groundwork that was put in place with